Mexicans have been saving America for over 80 years, so even longer than the Indians. The people of Mexico have frequently migrated over to the United States since the 1800s, even before the Mexican-American War. But it was during the Mexican Revolution between 1910 and 1920 where we started to see the numbers uptick. The largest surges began under the Bracero program between 1942 and 1962, and that was a US-sponsored program to get more labor into this country. And since then, they've been bailing out the American consumer because your food prices and home prices are kept low because of these people. And you might be saying, wow, home prices and food prices are through the roof. What are you talking about? And I'm saying that both are dirt cheap compared to what they'd be priced if we didn't have Mexicans and other immigrants doing that hard work. There are about 2.4 million farm workers nationwide, and about 1 million of them are undocumented workers, and 800,000 of them are documented immigrants. Workers from Mexico make up over 1/3 of the total documented worker population, but over half to 55% of the undocumented. You see, it costs money to pick the food that you're eating, and the money that they're given is called wages. The wages that are given to the documented and undocumented immigrants are not anything that the typical American worker would ever accept. Now, wages constitute between 10 to 15% of farming costs because, again, these wages are so cheap. If those wages were risen to $15 or $20 an hour, possibly even more to be in the sweltering heat, then the farmers would go bankrupt because that 10% cost would go up to 25 to 30. Or maybe the farmer wouldn't go bankrupt, he would just pass the cost on to you, and then there go your food prices. When it comes to home prices, which are astronomically high, just keep in mind there are about 11 million or 10 million construction workers in this country total. There are approximately 1 to 2 million undocumented workers in this industry, and about 1/3 to 1/2 of these workers are from Mexico. And labor or wages consist between 20 to 40% of total construction costs. And if you replace these workers with Americans who want to get paid a higher wage, then guess what? Home construction prices do go up, and you, the consumer, are paying for it. There are a dozen other industries that Mexicans have contributed to the labor force for accepting wages that the American worker wouldn't willingly accept. I chose these two industries because shelter and food are the most important things. Keep in mind, 18.2% of all the STEM workforce is made up of Mexicans. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. The Hispanic population owns more than 4.5 million businesses in this country. They employ over 2.9 million people. Between 30 to 50% of these Hispanic businesses are Mexican. Remember that immigrants in general are 80% more likely to found a firm compared to US-born citizens. Now, I don't know how many are Mexican. I can't find that data, but I would not be surprised if it was near this number. So guys, yes, I'm talking to you. If you think that these hordes of rampaging immigrants are here to destroy the country, no, they're just going to do the jobs that you think you're too good for. And they're the only reasons why you might be able to afford your grocery bill today or have a decent mortgage. I am the Geo Husar, and facts don't care about how you feel.